The Walking Dead is a series that has been running from 2010 to 2022, and naturally, when a show runs for 12 years, there are certain sacrifices that need to be made. Writing quality, interesting plot points, but we are not here to talk about the overall quality of the show. We are here to talk about the lackluster quality of the final season. Obviously, there will be spoilers for most of the last season. In addition to that, I will be making references to previous seasons as well, so there are spoilers for the whole damn series. So, the season kicks off with Maggie, Daryl, and company going on a mission to get some food for the settlement. Typical Walking Dead stuff happens. People almost die, you get it. After that, they plan to launch an attack on a group of people that attacked them in the previous season. We are also introduced to the Stormtroopers. Eugene's group was kidnapped by them in the previous season, more on them later. The group that attacked our main cast of characters is called the Reapers. That's also the group that took Maggie's home settlement. Another scuffle with the Reapers happens, and some of our cast is captured. And then we find out Leia is one of the Reapers. Who is Leia? The girl from the cabin that one time. Remember? No? This was like a whole no? It doesn't matter. Daryl eventually manages to infiltrate the Reapers, the group they are planning on attacking, to give his group intel. These guys care a lot about being reborn in fire. That's their thing, I guess. Daryl has to do some bad stuff to one of his friends and pretend that he's not one of them. There's also a group of feral cannibals that do strange things. That's only for like one episode though. I don't care much about them. Fast forwarding a bit, Maggie promises to stop plotting to kill Negan, because he bonked Glenn. Remember that whole thing, season 6? We also have this amazing scene between Maggie and Negan.
But the world is different now, Maggie. Fewer people to fight for, fight with. Hell, fewer things to fight over.
You're saying you do things differently?
Yeah. Yeah, if I could do it all over again, I'd have killed every single one of you.
Why would you say that to me?
We had a good day, you and I. And the only way this works, Maggie, is if we're honest.
Later, Negan pieces out because Maggie is never going to want to not kill him. But back to the Reapers. Daryl and Leia end up killing the Pope. Not Francis, but this evil guy. He's the leader of the Reapers. Leia tells the Reapers that Daryl killed him and gives Daryl a chance to run because she loves him. The first half of the last season was split into A and B plots. So let me catch you up on what was happening in the B plot. The Stormtroopers who kidnapped Eugene's group are from a settlement called the Commonwealth. It's well protected and well organized. So protected and organized that people can live normal lives. Daryl and Rosita join the Commonwealth's military, and they almost never wear their uniforms because if they're gonna pay for Norman and Christian, they aren't gonna have their faces covered the entire time. But now that you know this much, you'll understand this scene.
Open up.
Doesn't have to be this way.
Yeah, it does.
Now, while this might seem super significant, it's not. It means almost nothing. It's also revealed that Stephanie, the person Eugene was originally talking to on the radio, was a double agent. Apparently, she was never real, and this character was only used to lure Eugene into a trap. Then it's revealed that the government did the double agent thing, but Stephanie was a real person. Her name was just Max, and her brother is this red-orange stormtrooper guy, the General. It's all pretty lame and uninteresting. Aaron and Gabriel become recruiters for the Commonwealth, but it turns out their boss, Carlson, is a bad guy, and Lance, the deputy governor of the Commonwealth, assigned him to wipe out a group of survivors because he believed they stole a weapon shipment from the Commonwealth. It turns out Negan is a part of this group, and with the help of Maggie and friends, they fight the Commonwealth's troops. They win, and it's revealed that Leia took the guns. Remember Leia from the Reapers? She's back again, and she wants to kill Maggie. Why? Why does she want to kill Maggie? This.
Maggie! No!
because of Carlson's murder. Lance wants to find out what happened. He's convinced that Maggie has something to do with it. He prepares for war and tries to have Gabriel and Aaron killed. Leia kidnaps Maggie and tries to kill her, but Daryl saves her. The whole group gets together and plans to kill the governor of the Commonwealth, Pamela Milton. The group causes civil unrest and incites a riot at the same time that someone kills janitors, and all hell breaks loose. Sebastian, Pamela's son, ends up getting killed. Pamela orders Eugene to arrest for the murder of Sebastian because Eugene's actions directly caused the riot. Also, walkers can climb now. There are variants. What other variants are there? I don't know. They only show climbers. There is also a horde approach in the Commonwealth. Pamela pulls all the troops, doctors, and such to protect the elites and leaves the rest to die. The group Walking Dead's their way to Pamela, where she is removed from power illegally. Rosita dies because she got bitten, and there's a time skip of 1 year. Daryl goes to look for Rick and Michonne, and The Walking Dead is officially over. Based on the title of this video, I'm sure you know that I have my problems with the final season. And I'll get the big ticket items out of the way first. I don't care about 90% of the characters. I don't care that Rosita died. I don't care that Lydia lost an arm. I don't care about Judith almost dying. I know that some people do, but to me, these characters were never interesting enough to have me invested. And that's not a criticism of the actors, it's a criticism of the writing. In addition, the fact that there were 50,000 people in the Commonwealth and nobody in the main cast seemed to notice that before the season is complete bullshit. A settlement of 500 people being unnoticed would be a stretch, but 50,000? Come on, man. The simple fact is, for most people, Daryl, Maggie, and Negan carried the show in the absence of Rick and Michonne. I knew for sure that none of those characters would die because they were the only reason people were still watching. And after all of that, right before the show ends, we get cuts to Rick and then Michonne confirming that not only are they alive, but that we are getting a Rick and Michonne show, a Daryl Dixon show, and Fear the Walking Dead is getting more seasons. I just hate the fact that they say, hey, the show is ending, and then they advertise 3 additional Walking Dead shows. The show isn't ending. The Walking Dead is over, but The Walking Dead isn't over, if you know what I mean. It just feels like a slap in the face. As soon as I saw this, I instantly recognized that the only reason they're doing this is so they can separate the fan favorite characters from the rest of the cast. Because at this point, The Walking Dead had 11 seasons, 177 episodes, and over 7,434 minutes of showtime. Too much had happened. There were way too many characters. From a money-making perspective, this was probably the best way the show could have ended, but at least it's over now. I won't be watching the Daryl Dixon show. I won't be watching Rick and Michonne. I never even started Fear the Walking Dead because I just heard that was awful. But I refuse to engage with this franchise any further. Although I hope these shows are good for the people who will continue to watch the shows, I have my serious doubts. Subscribe.